problem with data is it directly confronts our emotional willingness to make a change. It's part of being a data infused company is the data journey. So getting the data formatted and getting it clean is the first step. And then having your staff capable of functioning with it is part of that. The next part is the data journey, which is what you're talking about. A company only has so much bandwidth to be able to implement something. And the problem with data is it directly confronts our emotional willingness to make a change. If the data tells me that my company is dysfunctional in area A, I, as the owner or the executive, have to take the emotional load of redirecting all of the humans involved in those departments, that process, customer interactions, and I have to force change on all of the humans to get them to do what the data is telling me my company should be doing. And, I have a lot of sympathy for the management and the owners in dealing with data for the first time, because it brings out a mirror of what needs to be improved. And in my experience, it's my best results have come from putting data as low as I can in the org chart, because that's where the change in the business environment, the change in the marketplace, the change in the customer behavior happens first. It's with the customer interaction. It's down on the street level. So if my frontline staff are able to feed information in early, I'm going to pick up patterns that are telling me, hey, price points are changing, customer behavior is changing, truck receiving at this construction site is changing. All of a sudden, our timestamps of arrived trucks are now a half an hour later than they used to be. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Because that's going to impact my workload and my staffing, right? So in my personal experience, it's been best to shove it down as far as I can. And the feedback loops start showing people in the organization what's actually happening. And if I can get the frontline staff to have their own data loop, then they start self-correcting. When they start seeing the number of customer service errors, they start self-correcting. And that's why I like to push data down as low as I can. So when they get their own feedback loop and they see their own metrics, they see their own KPIs, they start recognizing, oh, we can clean this up. And now all of a sudden, they're choosing to change the momentum and trajectory of the organization and their work center. I, as a boss, I don't have to tell them to do